Hi, I'm Jerry Drager, Drager's International Classic Sales in Burlington, Washington. We're here at Drager's Clubhouse and I want to show you this vehicle. This is a pretty truck, isn't it? I like the color too. Finish is very good on it. We just got this in out of Idaho, and it's a nice truck. It's street rotted, so it's got a V8 in it, automatic, it's got air, it's got power steering, and I mean it's got a good look to it, and it runs good. But I got to tell you a little story about this thing. We had it at the getting it serviced, and when they were driving it, he had a problem with the engine on the thing, and lifters all let down, and so we don't know if it was an oil pump or what. He said it really didn't blow it up, but it doesn't work well. So we had another 327 engine here, and we had that when we put it on the test stand, and we got it running, made sure it ran good and everything. And I bought that engine out of Idaho also, and I didn't buy the engine. I bought a Corvette with it, and I got the engine with it because the guy had put a different engine in it. Just put a new, I shouldn't say a new engine, a 327 V8 that runs and drives just great. And so we now have that engine in there, and it just a little different than when we first bought it. You can see right there, it's got everything on here. You got power steering down there. You got we got air on here and all that. So, and you can see how nice and smooth the firewall is back there. So we just drove it back here the other day, and you can see it's clean underneath everywhere. It all looks good. So the paint on here, I really haven't seen much of anything. I have not seen a dent or even a scratch in this paint. Have you, Andrew?
No, I don't see any wrinkles in the reflections either
No,
when I'm walking down.
So, and you got chrome reverse wheels on here, and you just see the whole thing. Oh, and notice it's got a two-piece windshield, so it's glued in the center so it won't leak, but it's not original that way. It's got poppers on the door tag, and you got a popper right here. So you hit the button and it pops it open, and he's got power windows. I don't think they'll work. Oh, they work. They work right now, so you can see they work good. The other one on the other side, it goes up and down like you want it to. Notice it's got a tilt column in it, so you got all that, and they got this neat look. I mean, I love the color of the dash. It's not your normal color dash and stuff. We were playing with it and figured out how the controls worked on the air conditioning and stuff because nothing's marked, but we had it all working. And you can see the seats in there. They're all matched in the headliner. It all looks good underneath, up there, and everything. So it's a good car. It's a good truck, I should say. And the doors close good. I didn't close it quite hard enough. So I should have closed it a little harder. But you can see they close good. These, of course, all looks good. Oh. Anyway, it'll come down. You can see it's got a diamond plate here in the bed, and they put a diamond plate across the front there. And right there, this little thing sticking up is actually where the battery's located. It's right here, and this just comes up, and it's got a shut-off right here, so you can turn the battery off there. Not the most handiest shut-off. I hate to do it in the pouring rain. You can just see this whole truck looks really good. This door is the same way. It's got a popper in here, or you can use the tag on the push button remote on the key tag. And again, it looks all just like the rest of it. And these seats, they'll pop ahead. There's no storage room, but you can see we got a speaker right there. And this door closes good. I didn't have to close it that hard. Anyway, this just gives you a good idea, a good overall look of this truck. I think you'd be real happy with it. We're going to take it down the road for you too. We're going to show you the lights working and the horn and everything, so you can see the headlights come on, high beam, low beam, turn signals. They're on top of the headlight right there. See there? They flash. That flashes. The horn works. And the wipers work. They're electric wipers. So you can see that they're both, tail lights are working and brake lights, turn signals, so we're in good shape. Look at this beautiful 40 Ford pickup. How nice this paint is on this thing. Paint just really straight and nice. Really looks good. That thing sound good? So we're going to go up on the freeway, but we decided we better check add some fuel to it. And you can see right there is putting gas in it. It's right there. It's easy to do. So Andrew, point out how to open this truck up from the outside.
Right there, we got a cable pull right there to unlock this driver's side door. So in case you leave the windows up and you leave the keys locked in it with key fob, then you got that cable pull. So that's a good feature. Let's walk under this 40 Ford pickup and show you how clean it is under here. I think this is the cleanest rig we've had up on the lift in quite a while. It's not show under here, but it's very, very clean and presentable. Everything looks nice and painted and not scuffed up and scratched or bent or anything. Lots of rubber on all 4 tires. I assume a lot of these parts under here are new. I mean, this tank, it's underneath the bed now, so they moved it from, inside the cab, and so that's been updated. But I mean, the rear end's all painted up nice and clean. It's got dual exhaust coming over just ends right over the top of the rear end there. The shocks look fairly new. I don't know if they're not air ride. Anyway, they're just regular old shocks. But anyway, there's the dual flow masters right there. I mean, the leaf springs look like they're new. I mean, the paint looks nice on them. There's no road rash on them anywhere. I assume all this stuff's fairly new. I mean, even the frame looks like it's freshly painted. We just cleaned on this. Leo spent a couple hours just wiping it down and getting it wiped down, but he didn't paint on it or anything. This is just the way we got it. It was just dusty. The floor pans are all solid. Look, all the fasteners look like they're all new. I don't know myself when this truck was finished, but I tell you, it's probably pretty recent. Just looking at all the parts, or just hasn't been driven much since it was done. And we had to put this motor in it. We had a little issue with the motor that was in it. It wasn't a hot day. I don't know if the thermostat was stuck closed or what, but it was a cold day. We were out in front taking photos and I watched the temperature gauge go up and didn't think much of it. And I actually shut the truck off for a while and let it cool off, but then it got hot again and real fast. And anyway, we pulled that motor out. It was still running, but it was making all sorts of noise. And this is a 327 that we had on the on our engine test stand. And so Mike and Travis at Black Market Speed, they put that motor in for us. So it's running and driving great now. You can see it's got a rack and pinion front end. That all looks new too. There's nothing bad to show you on this truck. I mean, at least on the underside, there's no signs of rust anywhere that I could see. I don't think I saw anything. I can see all the floor pans, all the metal's good everywhere I go. Running boards are good. Just another view looking backwards, but I have the hatch off for the battery, but you can see where the battery box sits right there, and there's a shut off for the battery, so you can store your battery and not drain it down. And there's, see how nice all the, I can get the light on it, but all the wiring and the fuel lines running down the inside of the frame looks nice. And you got your master cylinder right there, the brake booster and split brake lines. So they did this truck really well. I think there's your, that might be the brake light switch, right, pressure switch right there. I didn't see that before, but about right. It's showing right in between 50 and 60, so it's
okay.
About right.
I like this truck. 48 Ford, actually a 41 Ford is my favorite, and there's only one big difference in it. It's a hood piece right up front there. It's wider on a 41. That's the only difference, and I just like that wider piece of chrome on there. This has got all the good stuff in it. It's got heat and air. We got to get the air charged after changing the engine. We're going to take this down the freeway now so you get a chance to see it run down the freeway. I mean, this thing runs and drives great, and if you look at the underside video, I think you'd be real impressed how clean it is underneath. I mean, it's a really nice truck. And this new engine
Runs strong.
it runs really well.
70.
Okay, we're at 70 right now. How's it drive?
Drives good. I'm in a turn, but I bet I can let go of the wheel a bit.
Yeah.
I don't feel any vibration of the wheel.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, it feels nice. Not wandering or anything.
Idea how well this thing runs and drives. Also, we just stopped and put gas in it, and the gas gauge works, so it's up to over half now. All the other gauges are working. The only thing that's not working right now is the tach, and that's they just put the engine in it. There's Gregor's Clubhouse right there going by. Now we're coming to this world famous corner down here. 70 miles an hour to a 20 mile an hour turn. Andrew loves it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got disc brakes on the front of this thing, and they're power disc brakes. So that all works good.
I did that.
You did that? Andrew put his leg against the window, I guess, and put the window down. Anyway. You can just see how good this thing runs and drives really well. Stops good. You think everything working
Yeah,
good?
no, it feels great.
It's tight. It doesn't rattle.
It's hard to compare them because they're all different. And
I know.
A stock one, this, I mean, it seems to drive really nice. I like driving it.
Yeah. Sets good too, doesn't it? This thing just looks good. I think you'd be quite happy with this pickup. And again, this is the 41 has got a bigger, wider piece right here. Step on it. Good looking truck. Look at this thing. And that 44 pickups, they look great. And of course the 41 looks the same except for the wider chrome on the hood. See, the turn light works right on top of the headlight there. It'll make you a nice truck. If you're looking for a really good truck, you need to give us a call, 206-533-9600, and come take a look at it in person. That's by far the best. Thank you.